But you got ByuN, who, you know, he plays, especially when ByuN was, I think, streaming a lot. He would stream like 12 hours and like just grind ladder games all day, every day. And his, you know, he's got, I don't know if it's tendonitis or what it is, but he has issues in his hands and wrists. And I mean, hopefully he can recover from that over time. But the problem,
wasn't he actually saying that a doctor was telling him that like it's a mental problem?
Oh, I'm not sure if I heard that, but that can also happen.
Yeah.
There's actually a book on that, like for fixing back pain, that like sometimes this can be much more of a mental issue.
Oh yeah,
I read that book actually.
I heard about that.
Yeah, it's not a long read.
Is that true? Because I've seen that. I'm like,
oh, what?
That was cute.
They hop over. Look at that. Well, let's talk about that in a second. These Reapers are doing more damage. I kind of set this conversation up so that we could drone on, but then these Reapers got in. And the Hellions still doing damage over here. Yeah, all right, it looks like this is going to slow down. You know, like people that have back problems a lot of times.
Is that why all the Chad Protoss players never hurt their wrists?
It's like for some people that have some back problems, a lot of times they want some muscle built up to cushion around the spine.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
You know?
Actually, I pulled my back actually the other day. I like fell up a flight of stairs that had one stair that was a different height, and it pulled my back. It's fine now. It only took like a day to heal, so I don't think it was mental because I actually never feel regret anyways. But yeah, that's building up the muscle there definitely helps.
Kind of a
that was weird.
Poor engagement there. You don't normally see Hellions try to fight a comp like that.
If there's no Cyclone there, then they kill the tank, right?
Yeah, that's great.
But the Cyclone comes up and
you have to kind of assume there's something else there, right? I mean, you're both producing out of roughly the same number of structures at this point in time in the game. ByuN's taken his third base, where there's 2 more factories coming down here from Bunny. So we're seeing 2 very different branches in decision making.
I like the auto turret harassment that ByuN has been doing here. He's doing a great job, really. Look at that. 4 SCVs.
Yeah, that's awesome. Pretty damn good.
Yeah. Now, Bunny is actually going into mech, which is very exciting. Don't think of games of his, even where he goes into Sky Terran against mech, he generally just goes heavy bio and tries to finish with that. And honestly, like anything that makes the game longer or the series longer against him is strong as well because of his wrist issues.
Oh, that's kind of a funny tactic there to fly in like that. Is he not stuck over here, though?
Yeah, I think he is, Stasis.
Okay. This is weird.
Yeah.
I mean, Bunny's just gonna
more Vikings.
Well, he just comes in here and pins them.
Yeah.
And this is a huge loss right now for ByuN. Now, this is a style, 2 styles basically as old as StarCraft 2. The bio player and tanks versus the meching player. The bio player always gets more expansions up earlier, and gets control of the map earlier, but the mech player will come out with a stronger army. And a lot of times the bio, damn, that's a nice little snipe there. Yeah, and this is not enough tanks to actually cover this. This is a big loss for Bunny.
Yeah, Bunny doesn't really search the area, and now he's
not
maybe gonna lose his CC as well.
No. Oh, that was insane. That was the craziest save I've ever seen. Dude, that was like, that had 1 red square for so long. Uh-oh. Disabling these tanks.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was some sick disables right there. And the Hellbat's going to march forward, kill them off. But Bio stimming and rushing in here.
Yeah, but a lot of tanks lost. This is going to be a lot of push potential here for Bunny. Bunny taking his 4th and macroing up. He's probably going to have some more opportunities now on the map to move out.
I really like Bunny's position right here. I think if he continues down this road, it's going to bode very well for him. Now, huge medevac drop going forward. He does have tanks ready for that. He's flying like right over these sensor towers. So it's a little bit tough to actually make this work out for ByuN. We still see ByuN producing 1 tank at a time and 2 medevacs at a time. And that's kind of like what we're watching here if he's going to switch it all. That was a funny land.
That actually wasn't that bad. I thought it was going to be much worse, but basically Bunny now is pushing, and I just don't know, with the tank count being reduced so heavily, I do not know if ByuN is going to have any means to really stop this. Especially with these Liberators set up over here.
Yeah.
Again, it goes back to those Vikings that were killed off earlier, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, there's no...
Like 3-4 Ravens plus all your Vikings.
Yeah.
How are you going to hold stuff like this back?
Oh, this is so sloppy, but whatever.
Yeah.
All right, he's going to hit this base. There's a counterattack inbound here with some infantry. Can these tanks siege up in time? And is there even enough if that happens?
Oh, that's morphing as well for that tankiness.
Oh, beautiful hold here by Bunny. Bunny's looking to be in excellent shape right now. The planetary is destroyed. ByuN has been knocked down to 4 bases, evening up the economic situation, but the unit comp here for Bunny is so strong.
Yeah, Bunny is definitely in a dominating position right now. ByuN still has a lot of supply, he still has a good economy, has good upgrades and whatnot. But you're kind of looking for Bunny to mismaneuver somewhere, basically. Because you look at the numbers of siege tanks that he's sieging, and you're not, well, I mean, if he runs up like this is a great opportunity to kill his whole army. It's like 7 siege tanks unsieging and running into Marauder siege tank is not, that's not the move.
Yeah, that was quite a twist there, but I think Bunny's okay.
Yeah,
But that was a huge loss. I mean, 7 tanks is quite a bit, but you can see we already have 7 more tanks over here. And if you can just get into the position, siege up before they get there to stop you, that's kind of all you need to do. And, you know, okay, hold on. He's going to try to come in here from above.
Oh, this is a huge... Oh, he's got to do it. I feel like he lost his moment there, but actually stimming and getting on top of these siege tanks.
Well,
he's still trading pretty damn well.
Yeah, the problem is that reinforcements can come down here.
Yeah, I think he's still going to be able to clear this.
Yeah, the Viking land was beautiful, by the way.
Yeah, but ByuN's supply, going very, very far down. Gosh, it's been messy for a little bit now. I think the openings were a lot better for these guys, but Bunny just throwing tanks after tanks after tanks away. ByuN, though, has taken a lot of damage. It's very hard to actually trade for all this stuff.
So, I mean, where do we go from here? It seems like ByuN is surviving. I don't know if he's getting into a position to be really winning here. Bunny's continued to grow. There's going to be another attack out over here, and I think Bunny just kind of smartly regroups. That planetary that was taken at the, or wiped out, I should say, in the upper right of ByuN's territory has been reclaimed. But it just seems like Bunny is itching to push out again.
Yeah, it seems that way. I think he really needs to just sit and max out, though. Like,
yeah, you might be right.
It's not like after you lose 3 armies of tanks, you need to hit a 170 supply timing push. It's not like a thing at all.
Right.
So, and his army scales so much better than ByuN's that it's not even close.
Yeah.
So I think, like, pushing more quickly just does not make sense.
Now, what about this attack up here? I don't really quite see what's here. There are tanks, and this was pushed over. By the way, 3-3 is done here. So
yeah, I think this type of move from ByuN is what he needs to do.
Yeah,
because he's definitely, it's still kind of a hard place, but he needs to make moves like that. He needs to trade out and, you know, just keep the pressure on the mech player.
Yeah, I agree.
Dive bombs into the main base here. Looks like that'll be cleared out very quickly, though.
Yeah, and cleaned up with ease. Another attack comes in. Is this base defended?
They're going to try to drop here on top of Bunny's mech units. Another group of armies stimming forward.
This Thor is still alive, finally picked off. But ultimately, this is basically chased away, a fairly unimpactful engagement. Keep in mind, behind all this, Bunny is actually maxed out. And can continue to now counterattack here.
Oh, kind of a funny flank right there, doing it by accident, some bad paddling from ByuN.
Right.
Has to back up.
And Bunny is very serious about denying this bottom base here.
I'm going to go ahead and remove these rocks so that he actually can't regroup a little bit. Putting a scan down, seeing what's what. Does he have to break this, or can he counter? He thinks he can counter, and actually Bunny starts to turn around a little bit. Oh, is this going to work?
And, I mean, I don't know, man. He's trying to make something happen here, but
yeah.
I worry that this is just kind of it's being sent off to die.
Yes.
You know, like it's buying a little bit of time, but you're losing medevacs, you're losing units in the process, and eventually there will be a moment where Bunny can come in here and actually attack out.
Yeah, ByuN's army supply is getting very, very low at this point.
Yeah, I do feel like Bunny's played just an overall better game here, and you know, we're seeing that the only thing that ByuN can really rely on is the features of infantry, is that they're more nimble, and so you can kind of counterattack and attack maybe where they're not. But the army is literally just better here for Bunny.
Mac just so cost efficient. And
right.
He's showing that over and over and over. ByuN having to run away from that base
now,
once
this
again.
is kind of an insane attack over here. I don't see anything to defend.
Does he even have a medevac?
Oh, well, there's tanks here, but I mean, this certainly isn't going to be enough.
This is his move. Like, this is the chance for ByuN to make something happen. A true base trade he's forcing out. And ByuN actually does reasonably well in base trades like this, right? Like, he's powering down the buildings so quickly. Takes a while for mech to get up, and you can whittle mech down a little bit better. So, a huge liftoff here from Bunny. Like, I think this was the best move ByuN could have done at that moment, for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
And look, he's going to end up clearing this, I think, just barely. And where's the production from Bunny now? It's flying to the middle of the map.
Oh, but these siege tank shots, 2 or 3 more shots like that, and that army gets wiped out.
Ooh, maybe he's not going to break out of that. He's stimming forward to take out the units that came up to clear.
This is a little bit too spread out. He's being a little bit too sloppy with this. There's 1 medevac. Is that literally it over here?
Yes, yes.
GG. Bunny takes the game.
Not a bad idea.